I want to tell someone about how my life went down last year, all relating to education. Be me. Have a very controlling mother. Have gotten good grades since first grade all the way to senior year of high school. Everyone around me praises me like I'm some kind of genius. I'm not, I just know how to get good grades, how to please teachers and such. Get asked constantly what I'm gonna do when I finish school. Honestly, I don't know. I wanted to study something relating to humanities, but I knew that I couldn't pay the bills with an anthropology degree, so I wanted to get a job first, for various reasons. First, I want to get stuff of my own. Everything I had owned up to that point was hand-me-downs from my parents, brothers or such. I have shitty furniture, I had shitty phones, a shit laptop, and so on. Second, I have no idea how the system works, so I wanted to get a glimpse of how life is out there and mature as a person. Third, and most importantly, I had no way of paying for my higher education. I wasn't selected for scholarships at the time, and no one in my family could pay the monthly fees even the cheapest decent institute or unit charged. When I told my mom about my plans, she acted as if I spat on her face. She tried to shame me for trying to get a job. She wanted me in unit at any cost. She always bragged about me to other parents in meetings, to her friends, to everyone. But if I made a little slip, or if I needed her support on something, she'd just leave me alone. I could write an entire greentext of how my mother fucked me up emotionally, but let's just say she took out her own problems on her youngest kid. Try to argue with her, with my own reasoning, such as I don't know what career to choose, since I don't understand them, or I can't pay for any of them. Says dad will pay for it. Dad will pay for it? Dad works as a fucking driver for the municipality, earning little over the minimum wage by working overtime. You seriously expect me to believe that dad is somehow gonna pull out of his ass a fee equal to what he earns in a month for 4 fucking years, despite the fact he struggles with rent and bills? My mother has a way to push my emotional buttons and turn me submissive. I gave up at some point and told her I had chosen a career. Finally stops treating me like garbage every day. I was about to go to college to get a useless degree I didn't want and that I had no fucking way to pay for. Fuck up the application process. Didn't get anywhere. She had already told half the world I was in a prestigious university. She's mad, but knows she can't do anything. Feel good, as if I won. Says she won't let me get a job. What? I have to work with her in her store, which means I'm not gonna get paid, and if I do, it'd be the same as earning $3 a day. I want an actual fucking job. I want a fucking paycheck. Her shaming tactics show up again. Blah blah blah, no one's gonna hire you, they're gonna treat you like an idiot. You're not gonna get paid, I'm the only one who's gonna give you a job, blah blah blah. I had to bend the knee. What else did I have? A socially inept nerd against the world? COVID happens, we all get locked up. Right now I'm doing a technical degree in telecoms, second semester, first year, 1.5 to go. The pay should be enough for me to rent a room basic apartment and ditch this family forever. All that I want is to be at peace. Be me. 21 yo virgin guy. Meet girl A online. We chat every day, become very close. Never explicitly talked about being in relationship or anything, but you can pretty much assume that. Send each other silly snaps, nothing sexual. Girl A is hairy AF. Thought I could ignore it at first, but as the months went on and the snaps increased, couldn't ignore more. Ghosted her after almost 7 to 8 months of chatting every day. Blocked her on everything and removed her from shared Spotify playlist. Meet girl B on dating app. Not that attractive but swiped right. We started chatting continuously every day. Girl is kinky AF with the right amount of degeneracy. She likes me a lot and wants to talk on phone. Hesitate cause not good at phone convos. She keeps sending voice recordings. Reply back in text cause not into voice recordings. She jokingly asks me to marry her and shit. She directly tells she likes me so much. Don't find her attractive, so don't really like her much. And yet keeps chatting with her. Shes calls me on my birthday sharp at 12 o'clock. First time someone is actually calling me on my birthday midnight. Cut it. Read her happy birthday wishes and doesn't reply back. Ghost her. What the fuck is wrong with me? Be me. 12 at the time. Went to beachside city for vacation after school year. My mom hang out with lots of tranners drinking beer and swimming in the beach. She dragged me along. I sit with the tranners. A lot of them are at 20s and higher. They keep eyeing me since we arrived. One of them, the youngest, was an 18 and 4/10. I am a very tall male and very attractive, since I was young, taller than most adults. She introduces herself and asks for a handshake. Me, happy at the time that I am getting sexual attention from someone. Shake her hand. She doesn't actually shake my hand, just feel it. This is weird. She still doesn't want to let go of my hand after about 2 minutes. Get uncomfortable and can barely maintain eye contact. I just want the handshake to end. I want to go home. I can't take it anymore. Pull my hand away subtly so she doesn't take it rudely. Mom want to go home.jpg. Mom tells the trainers that whoever can pay for my college can get me. Mom WTF? I tell her I want to go home. She says shut up and keeps drinking and partying. I just eat the chips and keep quiet and avoid eye contact. I pretend no one can see me. 30 minutes pass, we finally go home. Am I overthinking? How do I remove this from my mind? Not really traumatized or something from it, just feels weird to think about since I was 12. Hopefully I remove this from my mind now that I shared it to the internet. Be me. Homosexual.exe. Get boyfriend in high school and have a lot of sex in boarding school. Even threesomes in the dormitories. Boyfriend has many other hookups and people he fucks for money. Start having threesomes with him at home and get addicted to hypersexual lifestyle. Always use condoms. HIV positive results March 2019.png. Regret because was using condoms with everyone. Undetectable status November 2019.png. Start having unprotected sex because fuck I can't get HIV again. Attempt suicide 2020.png by overdosing on HIV medication. Success. June 2020.png. Stop taking medication. Ideally hoping it will kill me. Have even more unprotected sex. Catch gonorrhea STD October 2021.png. Still having unprotected sex. Hate myself for it. If they are in it and they don't even ask for condoms, then they probably have it, or deserve to have it, or even want to have it, right? People tell you you'll miss these years. That's true. People tell you you'll never be happier. That's not true. I enjoy being able to drive. But I still think about high school a fair bit. You seem to be going through much sadness. That's a good thing. Please read this. It's the only thing you'll ever need in your life. Buddhism tells you life is suffering and to try to remove material joys, it's wrong. Christianity tells you belief is the point. Well, that's all right and all but not very reassuring to me and you. But Taoism? It's something else. It says nothing, instead removing the issues causing your thinking such. http://thetadiking.com/ The Tao is infinite, eternal. Why is it eternal? It was never born, thus it can never die. Why is it infinite? It has no desires for itself, thus it is present for all beings. The master stays behind, that is why she is ahead. She is detached from all things, that is why she is one with them. Because she has let go of herself, she is perfectly fulfilled. Please let go. Taoism asks you not to believe in anything, but to embrace the fundamental truth of reality. No matter what you are doing, you are inside the Tao. It is impossible to do wrong inside the Tao. Your life is perfect. Be me. 21yo virgin. Been getting my life together for the past 2 years. Spiritual, want to do something worth dying for. One of my goals is to find a quality girl, have kids and share life with her. No, most women are superficial. Got a few dates with girls I approached on the street. One stood out of the rest, an 18yo pretty Russian girl, very educated, astrophysician father, university math teacher mother, she read the Bible, plays piano. She basically rejects me. Brush it off, because I'm out of her league for now, since I wasted my teenage years playing video. Few weeks later I see her on the street laughing with a guy using street slangs, Arabic word wallah. How could she fall for such a seemingly uneducated superficial guy? So now I wonder if I'm idealizing women too much, and if they are all just looking for fun, should I focus on my life and my bros and maybe coom and dumpin' a few girls until I find one to reproduce and raise children with, even if I have not a lot respect for her. Thanks for reading my blog post. Be me. 27, 45 kilograms, 5'2". Successful career for my age. Into nerdy shit like D&D, MTG, and I'm, including all of my BF's nerdy shit. This is all in fact cause I know it will come up. BF is 31, nerdy gentle giant. Only instigates affection sexual stuff, if other people can see it, or if fairly platonic, head pats, hugs, arm around shoulder. Happy to go along with any affection sex that is instigated by myself, however. He's not depressed, doesn't get stressed all that often. Outside of affection I am enraptured by him, and he's clearly aware of it. Dude friend, gay, said that it seems like my BF just wants a GF, he doesn't want me specifically. Two chick friends think I'm overthinking it and I should just be happy despite literally not being able to cope with having to initiate everything myself. BF and I have fought over it a while ago, he cried and promised her would try harder. What do I do here? I really fucking like him, but I get bitter and catty because I feel like house little sister some days. Am I being a brat? Is there anything I'm doing wrong? What about FWB but, online? I know, here's what I'm talking about, be me, feminine in her late 20s. Been posting in a sex health relationship forum for a while, pretty innocent forum. Someone messages me mentioning one of my posts. A man recently divorced. Around 40 years old. Innocent at first. We can relate to each other a lot, similar relationship issues, and we have compatible personalities. We start sexting at some point. We talk every day and flirt a lot. We don't do calls or video calls but we send each other lewd photos, touch ourselves while we talked. We even feel comfortable enough to send face pics at some point. We both are very attracted to each other. Can't stop talking and fantasizing about meeting one day. He lives very far away and it is not likely to happen anytime soon. This has been going on since 2019. I confessed to him after he disappeared after a hurricane almost passed his area. I realized I was falling for him because I was way too worried for a stranger. I felt warm inside whenever I thought of him. He never really said he feels anything for me, but he doesn't talk too much about his own emotions. He did say he feels incredibly close to me and loves the connection we have. He did call me love once. What do you even call this? Is this an online FWB, or what? Ha. It's really been going on since 2019. Be me, mailman. At work today delivering all your crap. Some guy tries to do something he isn't allowed to. Tell him he can't do that. He loses his shit and starts insulting me. Cusses me out. He leaves but just goes behind a building. Keeps peeking around the corner and flipping me off. I'm not allowed to stomp him into a bloody smear. Instead I memorize his name and address for future use. How did I find these out? Mail magic. So many things I can do with this information. You'd think people would be nicer considering. God, I hate this job.